What's more important, me or your job?
Thank you, Ritsu. And this lady is? My sister! I heard you broke up, so I brought her along. I'm sorry for today. You even came all the way out here. My name is Sho Sasagawa. I'm a 27-year-old office worker working in sales. As you can probably tell from my expression, I'm often told I look unapproachable. No, not at all. If anything, you're always the one coming to us. He's Ritsu Yukino from our client company, Lovekoi Co. With that full-on healing aura, it's hard to believe he's actually 2 years older than me, at 29.
Excuse me, I brought some tea.
This is Shizuka City, 27. She works in sales admin, and she's also my precious girlfriend. Whoa, the tea smells amazing! Thank you so much!
Not at all.
2 years ago, Shizuka joined the company as a new graduate and was always eager to support me with my work.
Sasagawa, here's the extra documentation. Good luck with your sales meeting.
Thanks, Seti. Despite my intimidating looks and cold demeanor, she always smiled and talked to me.
You're so cool and amazing when you work. I've admired you for so long. Please go out with me.
She confessed, and we started dating 2 years ago. Since then, I had been even more motivated at work, but starting this year, I had been given more responsibilities, and I had been working overtime a lot lately. Even so, I tried to make time for Shizuka whenever she asked, so she wouldn't feel neglected.
What's more important, me or your job?
The girl who once said she loved how hardworking I was suddenly dropped this on me. I can't compare work to you. That's not something to measure. I work hard because you're important to me, and I can work hard thanks to you.
Liar! You've always working overtime and never spending time with me.
If it wasn't enough, I'm sorry. But even today, I came to see you right after work. And now you're saying I need to make even more time? Right now,
Whatever. It just means you don't love me enough. We're done.
Overcome with emotion, she wouldn't listen to a word I said. Even when I tried to stop her, Shizuka never looked back. Just like that, it was over. Sasagawa, is something wrong? A few days later, after finishing up a regular business meeting, Ritsu asked me that. Normally, people say I'm hard to read due to my blank expression, so his words really surprised me. Sorry, I thought I was focused on work, but I guess you noticed after all. To me, it was obvious. You're a pretty honest guy, Sasagawa. Faced with his warm smile, I accidentally let my real feelings slip out. I got dumped by my girlfriend. She hit me with the old, what's more important, me or your job? I see. That must have been hard. Ritsu drooping like a dejected dog. If he had ears and a tail, they would be sagging. He's a walking stress reliever. As I was thinking something that careless, Ritsu flashed his usual big smile and said, Sasagawa, let's grab dinner together. Best thing for a broken heart is to drink with someone. Let's go have a blast and forget it all. So after work, I headed to a place Ritsu had apparently reserved. Ah, Sasagawa, good work today. Thank you, Ritsu. And this lady is? My sister! I heard you broke up, so I brought her along.
I'm sorry for showing up uninvited to your dinner.
Oh, no, I don't mind. More importantly, thank you for always taking care of us. I had no idea you were Ritsu's sister. Now that I think about it, same last name. When I said that, she looked at me with slight surprise.
You remembered me?
Huh? Of course. You're the receptionist who always greets us, right? That's right. She's Nagi Yukino, the beautiful receptionist at Lovekoi Co. She always sits calmly and coolly at the front desk, and I've seen plenty of guys admire her from afar. See? Isn't this nice, Nagi?
Your smile is annoying.
She suddenly went quiet, so Ritsu decided we would just call her Nagi to avoid confusion. They're total opposites. Both Nagi and I tend to be reserved and quiet, but around Ritsu's 100-watt energy, it wasn't an issue at all. We drank and had a surprisingly good time together. Next weekend, I had been invited out again by Ritsu and joined him in the city. Weekend! Let's go out! I want to get to know you better, Sasagawa! That was how our next plan got set right there at the bar. It was 15 minutes before our meetup. Nagi, who had opened up that night, was also supposed to come.
Sasagawa. Sorry, did I keep you waiting?
Ugh. Seeing Nagi arrive at the meeting spot, I was momentarily stunned by how beautiful she looked. No, I just got here too, so it's fine. For once, I was grateful for my normally unexpressive face. Where's Ritsu?
Huh? He's not here. He said he was heading out first, so he wouldn't keep us waiting.
Really? I haven't seen him yet. We looked at each other confused, and then...
No way. Don't tell me he's lost.
Lost? But this is near their own office, right?
It's not impossible for my brother. He's always has that vague smile like he's never thinking about anything.
You don't have much faith in him, huh? Sounds like she's had her share of trouble with him over the years. As we both fumbled, messages popped up on our phones almost simultaneously. Sorry, I got lost. You two have fun without me today. Oh, and the place is non-refundable, so you better go. I'll send the details. Later. What? Lost?
My brother's a secret genius, huh?
Why is his talk rising even after getting lost? But I can't just go home like this. No matter how you look at it, Nagi definitely got dressed up for today. Well then, shall we go?
Is that okay? Just the two of us.
Of course. If you don't mind, that is. When I messaged Ritsu to check on him, he replied with, "I've been rescued, so I'm fine." Seriously? And so, Nagi and I headed to the place Ritsu had booked in advance.
Hey, look at the couple in the seats over there. They just started dating, right? So cute and awkward.
The place turned out to be a planetarium, and our seats? A couple's seat, of course. Only 2 people can sit in this seat. There is no way this wasn't on purpose. This has gotta be a tactical disappearance. Well, I was nervous, but the stars looked beautiful watching them with Nagi, so I was satisfied.
Thank you for today. I had a really great time.
Same here. It was a really fun day. Looks like Ritsu had made reservations for both lunch and dinner spots. We were a bit unsure at first, but we ended up talking a lot and honestly had a really good time. I wasn't sure how it would go, but I really enjoyed it. I'll just not comment on the fact that all the reservations were for 2 people. After a month has passed since then, it's the first day of a 3-day weekend, and I'm here at the outlet mall with Nagi. Apparently there's something she wants to buy. As for me, I wanted to look for a thank you gift for Ritsu, since he set up such a fun date the other day. Would you mind helping me find something your brother would like later?
Of course. Though I think my brother would be happy with anything he gets from you.
I should pay attention and figure out what Nagi likes too. It's not just Ritsu. Nagi's presence had also helped heal the damage from my breakup. Thanks to the 2 of them taking me out for meals and outings, I feel like I was able to move on. That's why I wanted to give something to Nagi too. Those thoughts crossed my mind as I enjoyed shopping. How about this plate? The delicate design would really suit you.
Oh my, you think so?
As for you, father-in-law, this one's perfect. The cool colors really highlight your dashing side. Dashing? I'm dashing, huh? Got a nice ring to it. Not bad. Mom, Dad, what are you doing? I thought I heard a familiar voice from a nearby store, and there they were, Ritsu and my parents. Why are Ritsu and my parents even hanging out together? The story goes back a few weeks. I'm so glad I could meet your parents. Sho always takes care of me.
Oh my, what a handsome man.
Hey! After one of our meals with the Kono siblings, I had to stop by my parents' house, and Ritsu drove me there. That's how he ended up meeting them.
Your son's always looking out for me. He's never caused any trouble, right?
Not at all! He's honest, careful, and super dedicated to work. I've learned so much from him. We are good friends outside of work too, and now that I've met his parents, everything makes sense. Sho must be such a great guy because he was raised by such wonderful parents.
Huh?
That's too much praise. We've only got our son to offer. Right, honey?
Yes. And if he ends up with someone like you, I'm sure he'll be happy.
Your son, huh? I'll make him the happiest man alive. Ritsu? Mom, what are you even saying? Oh, and by the way, just between us. I knew they hit it off, but I didn't expect to find them shopping together on a weekend. So, what brings you all out today? Actually, your dad broke Mom's favorite dish, and when we told Ritsu, he suggested we go buy a new one together. Mom cheered right up. He really helped us out. Ritsu smiles warmly at my parents. I had no idea they had grown this close.
Sho?
Huh? What is it, Mom?
You absolutely must not let this one get away.
That calm, firm look on Mom's face and her words made it all click. I think ever since my ex dumped me, Ritsu's been strategically fortifying the entire perimeter. Is that just my imagination? In the end, the five of us spent the rest of the day shopping and had dinner together before parting ways. Since then, my family and the Kono siblings have continued hanging out together. I was a bit confused at first, but as expected of Ritsu, now we're all pretty comfortable together.
Sho, good work today.
It's Friday, and tonight, I'm grabbing a drink with Nagi after work. We're meeting up at the station. Apparently, Ritsu has a company drinking party tonight, so it's just the two of us.
Sho?
I turned when I heard my name, and there she was, my now ex, Shizuka Seri. Since the breakup, we've only exchanged necessary words at work. It's been a while since she talked to me. Seri, do you need something? There is no reason to call an ex by name or speak casually. I replied coolly.
Do you need something, me? Who's that girl? Don't tell me a new girlfriend.
Please don't refer to her as that girl. She is...
And if I were? What about it?
Nagi's dignified voice cut me off mid-sentence. I blinked in surprise and looked at her.
You really shouldn't go for a guy like him. Excuse me? This guy only ever works. He never gave me any attention. He never made me feel important. Even when I smiled at him, he'd just sit there stone-faced. He's got a scary look too, so whenever we went out, I was the only one smiling. He said he didn't have time for me, and yet here he is meeting up with some other girl after work. He acts all cold and cool, but he's really just a womanizer, isn't he?
Shizuka kept going, but Nagi went silent for a moment, then let her expression fall still, and then...
Sasagawa-kun isn't the kind of person you say he is. Sure, he's cool and way too handsome. I'll agree with you on that much. That sharp gaze and stoic face are just amazing, right? I totally get it. But you have no right to make fun of him. Seriously, who do you think you are? What gives you the right to insult him like that? What? I didn't even say anything like that.
Shizuka flinched and tried to cut in, flustered by Nagi's sudden verbal barrage. But Nagi didn't stop.
Judging by what you said, I suppose you're Sasagawa's ex-girlfriend. I'm jealous. Incredibly, painfully jealous. But still, thank you for letting go of someone so amazing. Thanks to you, I got the chance to grow closer to him, so for that I'm really grateful. What is your deal?
Shizuka was overwhelmed by Nagi's momentum and stumbled over her words. Even I was surprised to see this side of Nagi for the first time. Nagi, thanks for standing up for me. When I smiled and thanked her, Nagi finally began to calm down.
What is with you? Just unloading on me like that? You're seriously creepy.
Hey, that's uncalled for.
Shut up! Saying he's the best or whatever, you've got no taste. He's just a workaholic. No matter what you say, Sasagawa really is an amazing person. Whenever we walk together, he always positions himself on the street side. When we go out to eat, he opens the door and waits for me to go in first. He always offers the sofa seat, too. He may not talk much, but without saying a word, he's always considerate of others. Even to someone like me who's not even his girlfriend, Sasagawa treats me that way.
I've always been told I'm hard to approach or hard to read. To think Nagi saw me like that, hearing her words filled me with warmth. And then... Huh? What's going on here? Everyone's together? It was Ritsu, walking by with some colleagues.
Ritsu! Please help me! They've been ganging up on me!
Shizuka ran to Ritsu like she was begging for rescue. Watching that, I understood. Ah, so she had a crush on him, huh? I didn't notice her blushing when they first met. Sorry, but can you not come any closer?
What?
Shizuka, why would you assume I'm on your side? I'm with Sasagawa, and my sister.
Sister? You're a sister?
Shizuka panics when she realizes the person she was just insulting is the sister of the guy she likes.
This is just a misunderstanding. But more importantly, Ritsu, you've always been so kind to me. We had such good chemistry. I really thought we'd end up together.
The only reason I was kind to you was to keep you from changing your mind and going back to Sasagawa.
What?
You seem pretty fickle. And my little sister, well, she's kind of ridiculously devoted, so I think she's a better match for Sasagawa. Also, I like Sasagawa too. I want him to be happy. Wait. Ritsu, did you just say you like me? Sorry, I honestly didn't notice at all. Can I maybe think about this for a bit? The fact that you're taking it seriously and actually thinking about it just proves how kind you are, Sasagawa. You may look stoic and cool on the outside, but I know how gentle you really are. Yep, I knew I wasn't wrong about you. So, when I heard you two broke up, I moved fast, started closing off your escape routes, one by one.
Huh?
Ritsu leans in and whispers something to Shizuka, and she turns ghostly pale. First, I was super nice to you so you'd get the wrong idea. Then I nudged my shy sister toward him so they would start going out. I also got in good with Sasagawa's parents. Pretty sure they're fond of my sister now too. We're gonna make Sasagawa happy, so you can kindly step aside.
I'm so sorry!
Apparently, Ritsu's out-of-character smile scared the hell out of Shizuka. She screamed her apology and bolted from the scene. Yikes! Sasagawa, just so you know, our Ritsu's a little nuts, but he's a good guy, so take care of him, yeah? Yeah, I'll do my best. Ritsu's coworkers seemed a bit concerned about me after that.
Hey, did you hear? Sari tried hitting on a client. Yeah, I heard. Apparently she caused a huge scene at the station.
Rumors about Sari bothering an important client started flying around the office. Turned out one of Ritsu's colleagues that day was the son of a company exec, and word spread fast. Shizuka got a warning from her boss and, unable to take the pressure, ended up quitting. She kept chasing after guys to fill the void, but for some reason, always ended up with losers.
Hey, you could at least pretend to job hunt. Do you even realize how long it's been since you quit?
Freelancers who never work, guys who quit their jobs saying they would change careers but never did. Leeches who try to become live-in buns. She really got the worst of it.
I wish you'd just prioritize work over me.
I'm sure her voice is echoing somewhere again today. As for us, I know you probably figured it out that night.
But still, I'd like to tell you properly if that's okay. Ever since the first time I greeted you at reception, I've liked you.
That night, Nagi had wanted to confess to me, and later on, she properly told me her feelings. I liked her too, so of course I said yes. We officially became a couple. A year later, I got a promotion thanks to all my hard work. I used the occasion to propose to Nagi.
You did it, Sho.
We're family now, huh? Work, love, family. If someone asked me which mattered most, I'm not sure I would have the answer. But maybe, because I care about the person I love, I want to work hard. Maybe all those important things connect in the end and become something bigger. Real happiness. Strike! Batter out! Game set! That day, in the third year of middle school, we won the prefectural baseball championship. The contributions of my best friend and the ace, who has outstanding talent, were huge.
Congratulations, big brother Yuta-senpai.
I, Yuta Isesaki, who played catcher for the middle school baseball team, am now 27 years old and working as a front clerk and bell staff at a luxury hotel. Now, let me show you to your room. You must be tired from your travel. Leave the luggage to me. I like supporting others from behind and being helpful. Working as a hotel staff feels like my calling, and I feel fulfilled since I'm also being appreciated by my superiors. But, hey Sasaki, don't get too cocky just because you got a little praise from the boss. My colleague, Masuo Ubaitori, has been eyeing me as an enemy, and it's been getting on my nerves. It's good to have motivation, right? Let's work together to improve customer satisfaction at this hotel. There you go again, saying things like some kind of class president. I don't like that about you. The job of a hotel staff requires teamwork, and you need to communicate and help each other. So, on the surface, I've been trying to avoid causing any friction with Masuo. There are concerns at work, but everything else is going smoothly.
The hotel Yuta works at is really impressive. I envy the fact that he gets to work in such a place.
The work environment is great, and it's easy to work there. My relationship with my girlfriend, Mieko Katagaki, was also going smoothly. One day, I was called to a restaurant by someone who wanted to talk. Yo, Yuta! Makoto, it's been a while! He's Makoto Kiryu, my best friend. He was the ace and cleanup hitter in our middle school baseball team. In high school, he was recruited to a prestigious baseball school, but gave up on baseball for certain reasons. Now, he runs a sports ticket purchase website, and is contributing quietly to the sports industry. So, what's the talk about? Actually, I've got something to consult with you about, regarding our company. Makoto's website is quite popular among sports fans, and recently, it was incorporated. Now, he's the president of a small but respectable company. We've decided to add a feature to our website where users can book hotels near sports viewing locations. So, I thought it would be great if we could work together, since you seem to know a lot about the hotel industry, which is why I asked you to come today. So, this is basically an offer for a job change? To put it bluntly, yes. You know, I want to team up with you again, just like we did in middle school. Back then, I was able to show my true ability because I spent time with you, and I still realize that now. But we are still small, and we're not well known, so I won't force you to join us. Let me think about it for a bit. I listened to Makoto explain the specific details of the job, and we parted ways that day. Battery, huh? My memories are brought back to middle school. Back then, we clashed and pushed each other, but we managed to win the prefectural tournament. The excitement I felt after the game is something I'll never forget. And I remember he looked like he was in trouble. Since going to different high schools, I haven't seen him much, but I still had a sense of what he was thinking. After a month of thinking, I decided to change jobs. When I told Mieko about it, she responded with,
Really?
I understand why Mieko might be worried, and I wanted to talk things through properly.
Yeah, but sorry. I'm tired today, so I'll head home.
When considering marriage, I understand the concern about her boyfriend changing jobs. I wanted to talk properly with Mieko about her future, but
I've decided to start dating Masuo, so I want to break up with you.
unlike someone like me, working at a famous hotel, you'll be working at an unknown company, so she says she can't stay with you. Apparently, Masuo had been courting Mieko for a while. And though she initially rejected him, she decided to switch to him after hearing about my job change. I see. I can't be with someone like you who judges people only based on their workplace. And so, my relationship with Mieko came to a sudden end. A few months later, I transferred to Makoto's company and visited his office. His company mainly outsources, so there are only 3 employees, including Makoto and me.
Good morning, Yuta-senpai.
Huh? Could it be Airi? It's been a while. She's Airi Kiryu, Makoto's younger sister, 1 year younger than me. When we were in middle school, Airi was the baseball team equipment manager, so I was close with her. She works as a programmer at this company now, so she's one of the employees. Yuta, good morning. I'm looking forward to working with you from today. Likewise. Thank you, President. Stop with the formal speech. We're Battery, right? No honorifics, okay? Got it. My main job is sales, and my goal is to get as many contracts with accommodation facilities as possible. Though I've never done sales before, I'm familiar with the accommodation industry. I know exactly what they're struggling with and what they need, and my connections are strong. Alright, Yuta, play ball! And so, I started my work in this new environment.
Good work, Yuta-senpai.
One day, as I was getting used to the job, I was resting when Airi came to talk to me. Good work. By the way, I never thought I would get to spend time with you like this again.
Yeah, after you and Makoto-senpai retired from the baseball team, we didn't have a chance to meet again because you both went to different high schools. Did you know that you were more popular with the girls in my grade than my brother was during middle school?
Huh? Really? I never noticed. I always thought Makoto was the most popular one.
My brother is clumsy and not good at making friends. He gets easily bored.
Makoto was good at both academics and sports, but he was stubborn and always clashed with others.
In middle school, you always helped him out, senpai. I really appreciate it.
No. I've always been good at that kind of thing, so it's not something I should be thanked for.
Still, both my brother and I are really grateful to you, senpai. I'm really glad you transferred here.
After a soft smile, Airi gazes at me intently.
Yuta-senpai, don't you have a girlfriend now?
That look made me slightly nervous, but the next thing that came to my mind was a wry smile. Actually, I got dumped when I changed jobs.
What's that? I understand that the workplace matters to women when thinking about the future, but the way she broke up with you was just the worst.
When I told Airi about how I got replaced by Masuo, she got really mad for me.
I had a similar experience with one of my classmates in school. She was all about titles.
Yeah, I bet she liked the guy who works at a famous hotel. A month later, the results from the sale started showing. With more contracted accommodation facilities, the number of users also increased. Thanks to my past experience, I was able to successfully balance the conflicting needs of the accommodations and the customers. As expected from Yuta, this result is even better than I had anticipated. Thanks, but it's thanks to you two and all the other outsourced staff. I'm really glad I can work at this company. As we continued to work together, we remembered our middle school baseball days. It must have been the same for Makoto. He took out the ball and glove from the locker and said, "Now that today's work is done, how about we play catch for the first time in a while?" I smiled and nodded. We moved to the riverbed near the company and began throwing the ball while chatting. I think I've told you why I gave up on baseball in high school, right? Yeah. In high school, Makoto clashed with other members of the baseball team because of differences in enthusiasm and ideas, and ended up retiring from the team. At that time, I realized how fortunate I was during my middle school years. It was because I was able to be battery with you that I was able to perform well during middle school. Even now, I'm still not good at gathering a crowd or creating new connections. I still rely on you more than I would like to admit. But someday, I'll definitely repay you, so please stay by my side a little longer. Of course. When I'm working on something with you like this, I get excited just like back in middle school. The thrill we felt when we were aiming for higher goals is something I'll never forget. So, let's make the company bigger and let me dream more. Of course, I won't spare any effort for that. Thanks, Yuta. Later, the hotel booking function gained a lot of user support and became a standalone feature. It linked with the sports viewing website and made it easy for both sports fans and non-sports fans to book accommodations. It was thanks to Yuta's sales efforts.
That's really true. Especially getting that hotel contract was a big deal.
1 year after the booking website was launched, the company's business scale grew, and the number of employees increased. The level of growth was soaring. It's been really busy lately, so how about we have a staff party during the next long weekend?
Really? I'd love to go on a hot spring trip with you, Yuta-senpai.
Sounds good. Then how about we... And during the next long weekend, we went on a company trip to a luxury ryokan in G Prefecture.
This hot spring manju is delicious! Oni-chan, Yuta-senpai, let's try the shooting gallery next.
Aidi's really full of energy. Yeah, ever since you came, she's been even more hyped up.
Hey, you two! Stop chatting and hurry up! Hurry!
So, we were dragged around by Aidi and enjoyed every retro game in the hot spring town. Later, we decided to enjoy the hot spring. Hot springs really are the best! But, if I keep up with Aidi's pace, I get tired instead, and it doesn't feel like a relaxing trip anymore. And that's true. But thanks to her, it's been a fun day. I'm looking forward to dinner. Meanwhile, in the women's outdoor bath...
Maybe I got too excited. I hope I'm not being weird. I hope Yuta-senpai has really gotten over his ex-girlfriend.
Aidi muttered to herself. It was when we finished our bath and were about to return to our room after enjoying a delicious dinner. Yuta, is that you? I can't believe I'm meeting you here. I was called out by Masuo. Mieko was with him. Apparently, they were also staying at this ryokan. How's your new job at that unknown company? There's no way you can afford to stay at a high-class ryokan like this. So you're just pretending, right?
We're about to get married, so this is our last pre-marriage trip. I'm really glad I'm dating Masuo. If I'd stayed with you, my future would have been completely hopeless.
It doesn't really matter if your workplace is famous or not. Loser. I was about to tell them to be quiet because their behavior was bothering the ryokan, but...
Yuta, what's all this commotion?
It seems the landlady, who had heard the noise, came running to the front desk. Sorry, I intended to thank you, but things turned out like this. Thank you? What connection could someone like you possibly have with this high-class ryokan?
Well, that's...
When the landlady hesitated because she might be touching on customer information, Makoto stepped forward. Nice to meet you. I'm Makoto Kiryu, the president of KR Corporation. What? Masuo froze upon receiving the business card. The luxury hotel that Masuo works for is one of our company's clients, and they are also registered with our KR trip booking site. And Yuta is an important member of our company. This ryokan was one of the first to sign a contract with us after KR trip became an independent feature. Since we've been taking care of them, we decided to stay here today.
No, we're the ones who should be thankful. Since registering with KR Trip, the number of reservations has increased, and we're very grateful.
Seriously? It's thanks to Yuta's sales that our company has grown this much. His character, enthusiasm, and ideas helped us sign contracts with many accommodation facilities. His insights, being a former hotel employee, really made a difference. Also, Yuta is currently a board member due to his achievements. Board member? So, we cannot continue our contract with a hotel that insults our important board member. There is a major contract in progress, but we'll be rejecting it from our side. Wait a minute! Masuo seemed to realize the gravity of the situation and looked at us with pleading eyes. I apologize for what happened earlier. Could you please let it slide? Makoto, maybe we should reconsider canceling the contract. That hotel helped us increase KR Corporation's sales. We owe them something. Yeah, that contract is definitely a loss for us. Thank you, Yuta. However, I'll make sure to let your hotel know about your actions. What? From the start, I signed the contract with the hotel through our accommodation site to give back to them. They valued me, and I'm still grateful. A hotel employee who speaks ill of others without understanding the situation is nothing but a liability for the hotel. So, this too is part of my repayment to them. Please, Yuta, don't tell anyone! We've got a bond between us, right? Bond? I thought to myself, while brushing Masuo off as he tried to cling on to me pathetically.
KR? That name sounded familiar, but I never expected it was Yuta's workplace. And being a board member, that's something I could brag about to everyone. Hey Yuta, I need to tell you something. I was just deceived by Masuo, but the truth is, I've never been able to forget you.
Huh?
Yuta, please forgive the foolish me. And let's be together again. Wait a minute! What are you doing? Move aside. This is a conversation between Yuta and me. It has nothing to do with you. That's true. I don't usually want to get involved in other people's relationships. But if someone like you is trying to sink your claws in a Yuta-senpai, that's a different story. You're the title-obsessed show-off, right? What? You were famous in college, you know. You were dating a classmate from a prestigious school, but broke up because he didn't go to college. You were dating a senior from a top university, but broke up because he didn't get a good job. I've heard of you being a troublemaker, even though you've never spoken to me.
So, the university classmate Heidi mentioned before was about Mieko.
What's wrong with prioritizing titles? It's natural for a woman to want to date someone with a good background. You can think whatever you want, but don't act like you're the voice of all women. Besides, what if KR Corporation's business takes a dive? Would you still want to be with Yuta-senpai then? Well...
Heidi, that's enough. Thanks. I reassured Heidi and stepped forward to face Mieko. Even in tough times, I want to be with someone I can support and be supported by. So, after learning that you switched to Masuo as soon as I decided to change jobs, I have no intention of getting back with you. Mieko, you, in front of your fiancé, and using someone like Yuta to make advances.
What? You never really liked me either. I know. You were just jealous because Yuta, who's good at his job and gets along with the boss, was doing better.
What? They heated up and started arguing, but
Guests, if you continue causing a scene, we will have to ask you to leave immediately.
Hey!
Scared by the landlady's cold smile, they quickly left. Later, we apologized to the landlady for causing the commotion in the lobby and headed back to our rooms. Later, Masuo was called out by his boss regarding this incident. Complaints about his behavior from customers had been piling up, leading to his demotion to a local theme park run by the hotel's subsidiary.
Damn it! Why do I have to do this kind of job?
Are you making fun of our Stardust Collection project?
I wish he would show some sincere work ethic. Meanwhile, Mieko broke off her engagement with Masuo and started looking for a new man. But
Why? Why won't anyone answer my calls?
Mieko's bad reputation spread everywhere, and now no men are willing to talk to her. She even tried marriage parties and dating apps, but her high expectations for status meant no one would even look at her. And as for the three of us, hey Yuta, I want to ask you something. What's up, all serious? We were leading busier lives than ever, but on our days off, we found ourselves playing catch more often. What do you think about Airi?
What?
I was startled by Makoto's question and dropped the ball. Airi picked it up as it rolled away.
Here you go, Yuta-senpai.
Thanks. Airi looked up at me again with the same glances from before. My heart was racing even louder than that day. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. There are many things I still lack. That's why a relationship where we support each other is so important. Airi, will you continue being my battery, working alongside me?
Yes, I'm ready.
Because we've trusted each other and supported one another, our bond today is strong. So, no matter what wild throws come my way from Airi or Makoto, I will never be afraid to catch them.